there, it's Elise Kopp, your realtor here in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me here on my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, I'm happy you're here. Now, for today's video, I wanted to have a conversation about two very popular 55 plus communities in the Henderson area. We're going to be talking about some of the similarities, some of the differences, and which community is actually better. Now, the two communities we're going to be talking about are Webb at Lake Las Vegas and Heritage at Cadence. So, before we dive into some of those similarities and differences, I do want to quickly introduce myself. If this is your first time here on my channel, my name is Elise Kopp. I'm a realtor here in the greater Las Vegas area. I specialize in our 55 plus communities, and we've got nearly 30 of them. And I'm born and raised here in Las Vegas. Absolutely love living in Las Vegas. I know every single pocket of this valley, so I help my clients from different parts of the country decide if Las Vegas is the place they'd like to call home. So if you find yourself potentially considering a move to Las Vegas, I will leave my phone number here on the screen. I'd love to connect with you, learn a little bit about where you're coming from, see if Las Vegas might be a good fit for you, and if we might be a good fit. Also, if you enjoyed today's video, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a thumbs up on today's video and subscribe to my channel. It's free to subscribe, it helps my videos out a ton, and I really appreciate your support. So now that we got that covered, let's talk a little bit about Webb at Lake Las Vegas and Heritage at Cadence. Now, I have shared videos on both communities in the past, so if you'd like to learn absolutely everything you need to know about both communities, or you'd like to learn the pros and cons to living in each community, I will link those videos down in the description box below if you're interested. For the sake of today's video, we are just going to be comparing the two communities. So let's talk a little bit about some of the similarities. Webb Lake Las Vegas and Heritage at Cadence do offer fairly similar amenities. While the communities are developed by different builders, Webb, who built Webb Lake Las Vegas, and Lennar, who developed Heritage at Cadence, do offer a ton of amenities. Both communities do have a clubhouse with pools and spas and fitness centers and clubs, sports courts, arts and crafts clubs, whatever it may be. So if you like the idea of being in an active 55 plus community, both communities are going to offer you that environment. Another similarity between the two communities is going to be the fact that both communities are gated. Webb at Lake Las Vegas is gated with the call box system, and Heritage at Cadence is guard gated. So if you like the idea of having security and safety built into your community, both communities are going to give you that environment. Another similarity between the two communities is going to be the fact that they both offer homes that are in similar size ranges. So if you like the idea of being in a single family home in that 1,300 to all the way up to 2,700 square feet, both communities are going to give you a ton of options and a ton of floor plans. So very similar in that sense. And the fourth similarity is going to be the fact that both communities are similar in age. Webb at Lake Las Vegas is currently closing out, so they do have select new builds still currently available, but they are nearing closeout. Heritage at Cadence closed out just a couple years ago. So if you like the idea of newer construction, newer cosmetics, newer mechanicals, less maintenance and repairs that comes with having a newer home, both communities could be a really good option. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about some of the differences. The first difference I want to point out is the fact that Lake Las Vegas is situated in Lake Las Vegas Master Plan, and Heritage at Cadence is situated in the Cadence Master Plan. So while these communities are only a 10 to 15 minute drive from each other, they are very, very close. The master plans are going to look a little bit different. Obviously, being in Lake Las Vegas, you have the 320-acre man-made lake, you've got your golf courses, and you've got all the shops and the restaurants down at the marina, and can do all the water activities that comes with being on the water. Cadence Master Plan does offer all sorts of parks and walking trails, and it's very well laid out. It's been named one of the best master plans in the greater Vegas area for multiple years in a row. So both master plans are great and yes, are a little bit different, but it really is going to just come down to your lifestyle and what's most important to you. Both are situated in master plans though. So different master plans, but master plans nonetheless. So they will give you that environment that you get being in a master planned community. The second difference is going to be the fact that Lake Las Vegas is more expensive than Heritage at Cadence. Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas, because you are part of the Lake Las Vegas Master Plan and because you are so close to the water, there is definitely a premium that comes with that. So if you are considering both communities, price will be something you will want to keep in mind, and you will definitely see a little bit of a difference in price. The third difference is going to be the fact that Lake Las Vegas is very hilly and offers views. So whether it be a view of the hills and the mountains in Lake Las Vegas, or it be a water view, a view of the lake, it is possible to get views in that community. Whereas in Heritage at Cadence, you are situated on flat land, so it's possible you might get a peek at the mountains, but if having a view is really important to you, Lake Las Vegas is going to offer views. Heritage at Cadence is not. Yes, the views definitely do come with premiums, but that is definitely something to consider if you're comparing the two communities. The fourth difference I want to share with you is going to be the fact that Heritage at Cadence is a little bit larger than Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas. Heritage at Cadence has just shy of 1,000 homes, while Lake Las Vegas is going to be sitting closer to 800 homes. So similar, definitely, in size, but Heritage at Cadence is going to be a little bit larger, so if that is important to you, definitely something you'll want to keep in mind. The fifth difference between both communities is going to be the fact that Heritage at Cadence does offer indoor and outdoor pool, while Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas only has 2 outdoor pools. So if indoor and outdoor swimming is important to you, Heritage at Cadence does have both. Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas does have the 2 pools, but they are both outdoor. The final difference is going to be the fact that Heritage at Cadence does have RV garages, while Lake Las Vegas does not. We do have select communities in Las Vegas that do offer RV garages. It's very few and far between. So if you have an RV and it's important to park your RV at your home, Heritage at Cadence does offer RV garages. Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas does not. So definitely something to consider for my clients who do have RVs. So I hope today's video gave you some good comparison on Del Webb at Lake Las Vegas and Heritage at Cadence. Obviously, it's not a black and white answer, which community is better. It really is going to come down to you and what things are a priority and what is most important for you and your lifestyle. So I hope today's video gave you a few key takeaways and ideas when comparing the two communities, and hopefully you feel that much more confident about going either direction. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.